There is a new terminology called neobanks. So what is neobanks, and why is it so much in news? So we are all aware of unicorn companies, which is US dollar 1 billion, not listed in the stock market. This is mainly unicorn. These are the two parameters, which is US dollar 1 billion and then not listed in the share market. These are all called unicorn companies. So what is that to do with the neobanks? Neobanks are financial enterprises akin to regular banks that operate solely on the digital platforms, such as mobile applications, apps, or website platforms. The top neobanks in India do not have any physical presence across the nation and operate solely through a virtual network. Since neobanks are majorly technology based, their popularity has been soaring owing to their better usage of artificial intelligence and a plethora of personalized services that the traditional banking system still lacks in it. However, when it comes to the customers knowing their banking personnel through face-to-face interaction, traditional banks enjoy the supremacy over the virtual counterparts. Here is the 5 of the most promising neobanks in India: FI Money, Jupiter, FarmPay, Mahila Money, Razorpay X. Okay, is there any neobank in India? Bengaluru-based startup Open has recently become India's 100th unicorn. Now I am linking with unicorn, which I explained earlier. It's a neobank. But what exactly is a neobank, and how is one different from a traditional bank? What are the future plans of neobanks? Despite neobanking in India being a seemingly newer concept, the future looks pretty promising. With the youth and numerous business enterprises seeking the services of these virtual banks more than their traditional counterparts. Although neobanks started forming around 2013 with InstaPay and Razorpay X, it was only in 2018 that this virtual form of banking started flourishing on Indian soil. By 2018, net banking in India was preferred by 7.7 million of the population, which tripled by 2020. And with e-commerce and online business steadily showing great success in India, the future of neobanks is pretty promising. Can neobanks replace traditional banks in India? Next, the evolution of banking. While the future of neobanks in India certainly looks bright, for it to erase the popularity and credibility of the traditional banks is a distant thought. There are mainly 2 reasons for neobanks to trail behind the traditional banking system. What are they? Traditional banks in India offer a variety of services and products, keeping in mind customers from all states of society. As a result, one can find traditional banks even in the remotest of Indian villages which do not have any internet facility. On the contrary, the top neobanks in India offer a handful of products and services curated specifically for a certain customer base. Since the point number 2, since the rate of smartphone penetration in India is 54% by 2020, the number of non-tech savvy people in the country is huge still. To them, the idea of a bank remains the traditional modes of banking from brick and mortar institutions recognized by Reserve Bank of India. Furthermore, since neobanking in India is essentially a new concept, even for the tech-savvy population to completely switch over to the neobank seems pretty bleak. With the list of neobanks in India increasing in number, it can be said that neobanks have a bright future in the country. However, to defeat the traditional banking system, neobanks have to introduce policies, products and services that cater to wider audiences and not predominantly the youth of India. So what are the FAQs on neobanks? Is neobanking a new concept? Yes. When compared to the traditional banking system, neobanking in India is indeed a new concept that has been around only about a decade. How is the future of neobanks in India? Neobanking is steadily becoming popular concept in India, with many e-commerce enterprises and online businesses preferring neobanking over traditional banking. The concept is going to accelerate in the future. What are the top neobanks in India? Among the most popular neobanks are Razorpay X, Jupiter, FI Money and Kotak 811, to name a few. Is neobank legal in India? Neobanks and at most of their product emulations aren't directly regulated in India. Still, they are subject to circular regulations. though they are hookups with regulated realities, icing that their product immolations are in adherence to the non-supervisory morals. Okay, Razorpay, to give an example about one of the neobanks, how it functions, we'll take a Razorpay and then we'll find out more on that. Razorpay is the only payment solution in India that allows business to accept, process and disburse payments with its product suite. It gives you access to all payment modes including credit card, debit card, net banking, UPI and popular wallets including JioMoney, MobiKwik, Airtel Money, Freecharge, Ola Money and PayZapp. Razorpay X supercharges your business banking experience, bringing effectiveness, efficiency and excellence to all the financial processes. With Razorpay X, business can get access to fully functional current accounts, supercharge their payouts and automate payroll compliance. Manage your marketplace, automate bank transfers, collect recurring payments, share invoices with customers and avail working capital loans, all from a single platform. Fast forward your business with Razorpay. What is Razorpay X? It's a platform that supercharges your business banking needs. It allows businesses to do everything from from opening a current account, track invoices, schedule payments, pay tax, apply for loans, and view financial reports, all from one dashboard. This helps businesses manage their finances seamlessly and have complete visibility and control over companies' finances. Banking services and Razorpay powered current account is provided by scheduled banks. This is to be noted. Razorpay X can be used as a full-fledged business banking platform in addition to being able to add funds via various methods. When you sign up on Razorpay X, we will start the process of opening a current account for your business. In the meanwhile, we'll set up a virtual account, just like a digital wallet, on your account that can be used in the interim until your current account is active. That means you can get started right away. In addition to standard banking features like checkbook, unlimited deposits and withdrawals, account statements, also get access to custom features like maker checker, queued and scheduled payouts, bulk payouts, vendor invoice management, instant tax payments and more. This is to be noted, banking services and Razorpay powered current account is provided by the scheduled banks. So even though these neobanks work as a virtual entity, it has to be tied with a scheduled commercial bank for their operations. So hence it is partly regulated by Reserve Bank of India. It is more on digital platform and there is no brick and mortar system in neobanks. Thank you very much. Hope you had some inputs about neobanks. Spread across this video to all the students and the young bankers. Bye.